Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to share what is SDLC, how SDLC works. So if you're new to this channel, please go and watch my previous videos. In that video, actually I have given whatever the topics which is required in manual testing. I mean, whatever the topics you should cover in manual testing and also in the Java. So please go through that. You will get to know what topics are required for the manual testing. So in this video, as I said, I'm going to explain SDLC. So let's start the explaining from what is software testing. We should know what is software testing. Software testing in the sense the process of verifying and validating the functionality of an application whether it is working according to customer requirement or not. So simply we can say software testing is a process of testing the functionality of an application whether it is working according to the customer requirement or not. In these software testing process, we not only finding the fault but also we going to measure to improve the software in terms of efficiency, accuracy, usability. So this is called as a software testing. Simply you understand the software testing means testing the functionality of an application, so whether it is working according to the customer requirement or not. So in this software testing, actually it is classified into two types. So first one is manual testing. And second one is automation testing. So we concentrating on manual testing. So we will study this later. So what is manual testing then? As name indicating, manual testing in the sense testing the software manually. Actually, in these type of testing, what test engineers will do means testers will test the software to identify the bugs. Okay, na? Manual testing means testing the software manually, or you can say testers will test the software to identify the bugs, or you can say to identify the unexpected behavior. So this is called as a software testing. Okay, we understood what is software testing, what are the types are there in the software testing. Yes, you understood. But why software testing? That is also important. Why software testing? So this software testing is required, software testing is required because to reduce the risk of software failure. We're going to test the software because to reduce the software failure before delivering this to the customer, we need to check. So that is the reason we're going to do this process. And also to check the quality, of software before delivering that to the customer or end users, we need to do this. So as I told in the definitions, when I said that in the software testing, we're going to take some measures to improve the software. Yes or no? I give an efficiency, accuracy, usability. So that means what? We are checking the quality of the software. Really, it is having the efficient. It is really the software is efficient to work. So what is the accuracy of the applications? How exactly it works? What is the usability of this? Everything we are going to check before delivering that product, before delivering that software. So that is the reason we need to test the software. So these are the two main reasons. So this is what I have definitions for software testing, manual testing. Let's move to the next, that is actual concept, that is what is SDLC. Yes. So let me take one more page. What is SDLC? I told SDLC. What is this SDLC means? SDLC. Sorry. Yes. SDLC stands for. SDLC stands for Software Development Life Cycle. So as name only telling that this is entire journey that is taken by the software. Yes or no? The software development life cycle is this total journey from the start till the end. I mean till the end in the sense we delivering that to the product. We delivering that to the software to the client. Till the entire journey we call it as a software development life cycle. So this is in technically, if I say this, what is this means? The software development life cycle is nothing but this is nothing but standard procedure this is nothing but sorry guys yes this is a standard procedure to develop new software. Every company will going to follow this procedure to develop a software. Okay, this is a standard procedure where we use this in order to develop a new software. So okay, this is you understood what is software development life cycle. When when this SDLC starts, that also you should know. When does SDLC starts? So when actually it starts, see, when a person, you just consider when a company, when they wants to start a new project, when they plan to start a new project, then they will start with SDLC. I hope you understood now. What is SDLC? In the sense that is one standard procedure where we use this to develop a new software. When does SDLC starts means whenever company start a new project, then they will start with SDLC. Okay, that is also we understood. Then why SDLC? Why SDLC? See, if we not follow this SDLC, what happens I will tell first. You will understand that later. We will not get to know, how much, how many engineers required to complete project. Yes or no? Why SDLC? We will not get to know how many engineers are required to complete the project. From that answer you understood, SDLC is required because initially we should know how many engineers are required, everything we should know. That is the reason we use this SDLC. Everything will be done. This is like a journey, life cycle, entire life cycle from the start till the end. The total journey of a software development is this, and we will not get to know, how much cost is required to complete the project. And also whatever the requirement is there, whatever the engineers, how many engineers are required, what is the cost required, okay, what are the technologies required, all the resources are available or not, everything we will going to maintain in the document. Yes or no? So before going to start the project, whenever they start the project, they keep a documentation for everything who are involved in the project, what are the resources they are using, what are the technologies they are using, everything will be documented. A proper documentation is maintained. That is the reason this SDLC is required. A proper documentation we will get to know. So proper documentations includes the requirements, okay, some resources, everything will be there in the documentations. So this is like a supporting document. A proper supporting document will be maintained. That is the reason we require this SDLC. I hope you have understood what is SDLC, when does SDLC starts, and why SDLC is required. Everything you have understood. So in this SDLC we have several types. What are those? Let me tell you. Types of SDLC. In every company they will going to follow one of this. Okay, now one of this SDLC will be followed by every company. What are those? What are types of that? Means first one is yes guys, sorry for disturbance. Actually the keyboard is not working, that is the problem. Okay, so I was explaining the types of SDLC. Let's continue. So the types of SDLC, in the sense we have waterfall model, and we have spiral model. There is a model that is V&V model. V&V model in the sense verifications and validation model. then prototype model, then customized model, then there is a model called as an hybrid model, and important model is called as a agile model. Why I told agile model means most of the company will followed by this model. By the majority of the company will going to follow this agile model. That is the reason I told this is very important. So we discuss each and every model in detail. So before going to waterfall model, I want to tell you what are the stages in the SDLC, so that in that stages who will be involved in each stages. In requirement collection phase is there, feasibility study is there, and each and every phase in the company people are there, right? Developers are there, like test engineers are there. Who involved in which phase we should know. So I will tell you that. So let's move on to that. These are the types of SDLC, guys. So we'll see this later. So next move to the what is the phases of SDLC, or you can say stages of SDLC. Just a minute. What I do is I just select this and I'm going to paste here. Same. Okay. Let's study now the stages of SDLC. Stages of SDLC. Yes. Sorry. Just a minute. So my keyboard is not working. So that was the problem. So okay, let's study now. So in the stages of SDLC, actually we have requirement collection phase, we have feasibility study, then design, then coding, then testing, then next phase is installation, then last is a maintenance. So first one is a requirement collection. This is the first phase in the SDLC. Okay, this requirement collection. So next phase is a feasibility study. So sorry, it is taking time to type. So next phase is a design. Next is coding. Next is testing. I'm trying to type fast actually. Next phase is installation. Yes, let me take like this one. Installation. Sorry. And and last one is a maintenance. These are the phases this SDLC contains. So what I do is, in detail I am going to explain this in the waterfall model. When I explain waterfall model, each and every phase I am going to explain in detail. So in this video, you just understand who involved in which phase. That is enough. So I will continue in the next video. Okay. So we'll see that. Sorry. So this requirement collection is there. This is the first stage of SDLC. So in this stage actually, so this requirement collection actually, business analyst, there will be a person in a company, they call it as business analyst. Business analyst, he is a person one will going to collect the requirement. Okay, or there will be a person called project manager. So he may also going to collect the requirement from the client or a customer. Okay, these are the people, they're going to bring the business to the company. So that is the reason. So business analyst or project manager, these are the people who involved in requirement collections. The role of business analyst is to collect the requirement from the customer. So I will going to tell that, you will understand. So feasibility study means who will going to do this, who are involved in this. So in this feasibility study, yes. So feasibility study actually, there are the people, this business analyst will be there, obviously project manager will be there, and there is a finance team, they are also involved here, and HR team. These are the people involved in this feasibility study. They're going to, in this phase actually, whether to take up the project or not, they're going to decide in this phase only. Once the business analyst, he will collect the requirement from the customer, he will going to explain that to these people. You're going to explain that to these people. They will going to start analyzing it, we can do it or not in all perspective of view. I'll tell you in detail when I explain in waterfall model. You will understand what they're going to do. In design phase, who will going to design? Actually, design will be done by architect. He is the responsible for designing. In this design actually we have high level design, low level design. In detail I am going to explain when I start to explain the waterfall model. In that model I am going to explain each and every model in detail, so that you will understand what business analyst will do. In feasibility study, what they are going to do, how architect will design, everything you will understand when I go with waterfall model. But as of now you understand who do this, who involved in each phases. You should understand this. So coding, obviously this will be done by developers. Actually in the company, what happens, developers, yes, everyone is development team who are all there, they are developers only. But there will be like a senior developer, junior developer, and fresher. These are people, right? So development thing, actually entire these are the developers only, but senior developer, junior developer, it will be uh, you know based on their experience. Actually they will consider as a senior, junior, freshers, like that. Okay, freshers can't develop entire project, and he can't do everything. Okay, same like that. Developers lessons, we have senior, experienced developer is a junior developer, and freshers. Even in the testing also, test engineers will do the test, but when you start there, you become a fresher, right? You need some experience. Till that you are a fresher. So even in the testing also, we have a test engineers. Test engineer. Here also we have senior test engineer, junior test engineer, and fresher. Okay, here also there is a freshers. Freshers. So installations will be done by installation engineer. Who is that installation engineer? Is nothing but IT engineer. IT engineer, or you can consider them as a, what is that, site engineer. So here IT engineer, or you can consider them as a site engineer. They will be called as field engineer also. Okay, who will become field engineer, who will become test engineer? I'm going to tell, guys. I'll tell you. So maintenance, actually maintenance will be in maintenance in this space. Actually is nothing but whatever the projects they have done, they're going to maintain. So in this phase, actually, both the developers and test engineers both are involved, but not everyone. Means one who done the project, entire team will not be there. The team size will be less. But overall, these developers and test engineers both are involved in this phase. So now you understood who are involved in which phases, yes or no? So I will tell you what is the role of business analyst, what architect will do. Okay, in detail, by taking real-time example, I am going to explain each and every phase in the waterfall model. When I start waterfall model, you will understand. In requirement collection phase, what business analyst will do, how the process will take place, everything you will understand. So I will explain that when I start waterfall model. So I think, so I explained with respect to SDLC what I know, that much I tried my best to explain. If there is any mistake, or anything, if you're not understood, please ask me. I provided email also. Please do the mail, or you can comment. I'm going to give answer for that. So thank you guys, thank you so much.